Welcome to Canada, home to maple syrup, 500,000 wild bears, and where the most common vacation is to camp outside. So I've dragged my best pal Arthur across the globe to join me as we test every type of camping there is, whilst also trying to survive the wilderness. Each night we'll be staying in a new location, and as the week goes on we'll be getting more and more vulnerable to nature, from a nice warm cabin to a cheap $20 tent. We're going to rate each of the homes based on their luxuriousness, value for money, and how likely we'd be able to survive there. Will we have the trip of a lifetime, or will we be the easiest meal a grizzly bear has ever had to fight for?
Quite a big animal, like right in here.
Just go because I'm shaking. I don't feel safe. First up, it's Arthur's choice with his luxury tiny home.
Welcome to our first abode, a tiny home. This is a little dose of luxury in the middle of the Canadian wilderness.
Yeah, but it's not really camping though, is it?
All right, first up, look at this lovely decking. Fresh air.
No, it's nice.
You'll get the sun piercing through the forest trees from time to time.
I'm not hating, but this is just a wooden area with 2 chairs.
We are just getting started. Boom, more decking. This one we've got cover from the winter snow. We've got a nice lounge chair, 2 swing chairs. Have you clocked this? There's a hot tub.
Oh yeah, of course.
We're going skinny dipping, come on.
Oh yeah.
All right, please remove your shoes when we go in.
Absolutely, sir, absolutely.
And be careful because your mind's about to be blown.
Is it? Won't be the only thing that's getting blown.
Look at how cozy this is.
Oh, this is nice.
So
this
for
is
what
really
is
nice.
not a lot of space, you've got a double bed, a sofa that pulls out into a double bed, sitting room.
Is this
Look
real?
at this. Infrared heater that sits above this double bed and below that one, heating it from the bottom. It's so nice and open plan. It's so spacious. Like imagine sitting here cooking a lovely roast dinner whilst my beautiful wife of 40 years is just relaxing on the sofa, doing nothing, and the resentment's building because I'm always cooking. I'm always the one. Honestly, it pissed me off actually.
You're gonna have a wife.
Kettle, sink, the water here, by the way, fantastic. 4 hobs, all the storage, microwave. Come look at the little bathroom. Chip, are you paying attention? You Ferrero Rocher gobbling menace. Get up here. Seriously, lovely little toilet, bathroom, shower with pebble floored.
You could probably fit by 5 people in there.
Even more storage up there. I mean, look at the skylight as well. That means it's so nice and bright in here.
Luxuriousness. I won't lie, in the beginning I was kind of hating on it for being kind of small, but it's the perfect size for 2 people.
It had everything you could possibly want, so easy 3 stars.
Gonna have to give this one a 3 out of 3.
Oh my God, that actually reset my chakras.
There's a lot of natural light, you know, which
there?
I do like that. It feels like I'm in the middle of an enchanted forest. Locked away with my best friend.
The forest itself is quite ethereal as well.
What does that mean?
Seriously though, for what is probably less than 150 square foot of space.
I've already calculated it.
I mean, it's not cheap. It's a good $500. Value for money is a tough one because it's a pretty penny at £300 a night.
It's 125 square foot, so it's not that big. But it's got a lot of amenities, and it's in a really beautiful area.
With everything that comes with it, I'd say it's semi-reasonably priced.
It's not cheap, but it's not like really bad.
I'm gonna go 2 for that one.
I'll give it a 2.5.
Now let's chill.
Oh, that's nice. And ladies and gentlemen,
Oh, that's nice.
we'll see you later. Survivability. It's in the middle of nowhere, so if the heating goes, that means the water pipes will then freeze.
I mean, it's going to be sturdier than almost every other type of camping.
I'd say it's more geared towards being a luxury hideaway than it is being a home to protect you from the bear apocalypse, which is coming, by the way.
The only thing is it's not mobile, so if something bad happens around here, you're stuck.
But you can lock yourself inside, so I'm gonna give it a 2 out of 3.
So it's pretty close to 3, but I'm going to give it a 2.5.
And with a pretty lovely score of 14, that puts the tiny home at our #1 spot. At least for now, anyway. But it's time for my pick, and let's just say, I'm really branching out. Come on. You're not half bloody slow.
Oh, nice day. Whoa, it's huge.
Yeah.
It's not even like a scam ripoff, like it genuinely is a treehouse. It's like Bart Simpson's, but epica. Should go check it out.
Yeah.
A lot of stairs, actually. Do you remember my tiny home was like ground level, easy to get to? Bit too many, I reckon. Gonna be kind of hard to get the suitcases up there, isn't it?
Nah. It'll be easy.
I thought you said this was going to be easy.
Shut up!
Okay, welcome to El Casa Chipo and Arthur.
Okay.
Oh, instantly you're greeted.
With a breath of warm air.
It is very warm.
Yeah.
I do quite like the small spaces. Everything's so cozy.
Yeah, I mean, it's not massive.
I mean, you couldn't stay here with family, could you, really?
But honestly, it does the job.
Imagine railing your wife and your, I don't know, like parents or kids are just down here on the sofa, just like, oh.
Why does everything you say come to railing?
There's just not much privacy, is there?
So yeah, the inside might be small, not much space, but the outside.
This outside is generally the same square footage as inside.
And that's what I love about the place.
Wow,
because
that is-
outside is just as important as the inside.
No hot tub, unlike the tiny room I showed you, but no, that's all right.
Don't start.
No, I'm
doing
not.
that.
No, I'm just observing.
We're in the sky.
No, well, we're
We're in the sky.
We're just rating them all.
Were we in the hot tub in the sky and yours?
No, well, we just need to figure out which one's better, and I'm just pointing out.
Look, at your place, you couldn't jump off the edge.
Luxuriousness. This place is a city in the sky, built up in between 3 cedar trees and a maple tree. You can't really argue against this.
Almost feels like being an adult living my childhood dream.
A treehouse is every young boy's dream, and now we're living it out. So I don't know how you can fault this place.
But there's not that many amenities, you know, no hot tub, no fire pit, nothing like that. So I'm gonna give it a 2.
For me, it's got to be top marks, and I'm going to give it a 3 out of 3.
Whilst camping across Canada is idyllic, there's one thing letting it down: location. I mean, how am I supposed to get any mobile data all the way out here in the middle of nowhere?
Oh, you don't know?
Know what?
Why about Saley, of course?
Saley?
That's right. With Saley, you can install an eSIM to ensure mobile data can be used abroad. Saley has different size affordable data plans in over 190 countries. It also has global and regional plans, in case you're planning to visit several countries on one trip. So from here all the way to New Zealand, you'll be covered for data.
That sounds great, but installing multiple eSIMs sounds kind of complicated.
Not at all. With Saley, an eSIM only needs to be installed once, eliminating the need for users to install a new eSIM for each country. And if you're struggling at all, they have chat support available 24/7.
Wow, that sounds almost as good as a nice hot cup of tea. Speaking of which, oh no, we're out of water. Wait, what happens if I run out of data?
Oh, sweet Arthur. Don't fret. Saley notifies you when you've used over 80% of your data. You can top up your plan with just a few clicks.
Blimey, can it get any better?
Oh yes it can! Get an exclusive 15% discount on Saley data plans. Just download the Saley app and use code BIRDCHIP at checkout. Come on, let's show the bedroom.
Oh God, it's huge up here.
Could fit your mother up here.
Could not fit yours. Agree with me, this is sick.
Yeah, I know it is. That's what I've been trying to tell you. Finally, you're appreciating something of mine in life.
Come on.
I've just noticed one thing.
What?
One bed.
Oh dear. There's a note. Enjoy your stay up in Owl's Perch. And there's some suki beers. And wow, blackberry bubbly sparkling water.
Oh, now that sounds a little bit more like me. I'm very feminine. Oh, fuck it.
Oh,
God.
God.
Oh, God.
I just necked that Campbell and it's gone straight through me, so I'm gonna check out the bathroom. Wait a second. These slidey door things. Come have a look here. Can you see inside the shower? Oh, this is a peeping Tom's dream. Now I know why you like this place.
Got your shampoo, conditioner, soap, and look at this handy little contraption, by the way. Like, this is going under the radar. Look at that. Brilliant.
Cranking tissues. Let the hog loose.
Apples, lovely touch. Oh, great catch.
Thanks.
I'm back.
Oh my God.
Survivability, again, is in the sky.
We figured that if you chop down a few of the stairs, you'd be inaccessible to most things that would want to kill you.
I've got everything I need in there. I've got kettle, hot water, all the supplies.
On the other hand, I guess there's not really any chickens, there's no natural water coming in. So somewhere in between, I'd probably give it a 1.5.
I'm going to give this a 2.5. And as night fell, we were left with no choice but to hunt for our own food.
Oh, yeah.
This is life.
Oh, yeah. I've seen this movie, by the way.
Have you actually?
She does.
Fuck, you are such a dick!
McDonald's delivered here to a treehouse.
That is crazy.
The rating's got to go up.
Yeah, I back it. Stop! And value for money.
It was £200 a night, and you kind of only get one bed.
But other than that, it's a pretty cool, fancy place.
It's not that spacious, so I think I'll have to give it a 1.5 out of 3.
I'm gonna give that a 2.
That leaves us with a score of 12.5, so the treehouse comes in at number 2. Now back to Arthur to bear the responsibility, and of course, his idea of being close to nature contains a tent with a double bed.
Right, so here we are. for our new home for the night. We're in Glacier Valley Farm, the yurt area. That's right, we're going glamping.
Glamping? That's just camping with a heater inside the tent.
And this tent's a heater, all right? Wait until you see it. Let's go, look at this.
Oh, wow. It's like Hogwarts on the inside. It's way bigger than it looks on the outside. Right, I'm getting so many cook chairs. 2 cook chairs there, cook sofa.
There's a cook bed somehow. For the bear. I'm a little bit worried about the capacity for this tiny thing to warm this entire room. But alas, we can make like penguins and huddle together in the bed.
Yeah, no, it's got potential.
Seriously though, for what is essentially camping, glamping, glamorous camping, we've got a water machine,
Wow.
a bin,
Nice.
a dustpan and brush. Look at this massive black fridge.
This is stuff that they have in everything though. Like we had this in the last place and the place before.
Tea, coffee, table, chopping board, cooked sofa. A massive warm radiator.
Okay,
that's
fair
honestly
enough.
roaring.
That is nice considering
Bedside
this is,
lamp, bedside lamp.
It's got a lot for a tent.
Big old tartan bed, second tartan bed, 3 chairs, plugs everywhere. This is generally like, what more can you want?
I used to have these bed sheets when I was like 16.
Yeah, they're lovely. They're very
I'll
cozy.
say one thing, they weren't red and black when I was done. And it was nothing to do with a woman physically being there either.
But yeah, back
How
in
do you do this though? Oh, that's brilliant. That's bloody brilliant.
Right, well.
Ooh, smells like cat urine.
So why are you drinking it, you freak? So back in the camper van, we've got a bunch of stuff. Now, we haven't really got the luxury of a restaurant like some of the other places, or really a restaurant nearby.
Oh!
Why is that like 5,000 Kelvin?
Yeah, why is it? God, just why is it white? I guess we would show you the outside right now, but of course it is pitch black, and Arthur's having a mental breakdown over a Sprite.
My lack of Sprite.
Lack of Sprite, 0 by the way. So, time for us to get to bed.
It is so cold in here.
So cold.
We woke up this morning at like 6 a.m. and the heater was off and it was 2 degrees in here.
My balls have shriveled up into nothing.
We slept in hoodies, jackets, multiple duvets. I'm still so cold. Survivability has to take a massive knock from just at how bad the glamping tent was retaining heat. It's got to be a 1 out of 3 for me.
I'll give it a 1.5.
Oh, it's lovely out here. By the way, this place would be so nice in the summer.
Yeah, but it's not the summer, is it?
We haven't really been able to like make use of it because of how cold it is
There is a barbecue as well.
and how dark it is when we arrived. But imagine out here grilling some sauce,
What?
sat in there,
Grilling some what?
sausage,
Can't let that one just like slip by.
some
No
sauce,
one calls it sauce.
chopping some pints, watching a band of bumbling bison, some ponies chilling around,
Yeah.
observing nature, the mountains, women, beers, booze, men, bison, beers, boobs, bison, boys. All right, luxury wise, I genuinely think this campsite in the summer would be an all-timer.
This is probably one of the nicest areas we've stayed in. The only problem is it's about -5 degrees inside, so you kind of struggle to get comfy at all. Cold and luxury, they don't really go hand in hand, to be honest.
The teepee itself was lovely. There's a lot of amenities inside. Just the temperature brings it down to probably a 2 stars out of 3 for me.
I will give it a 1.5. And also, £130 for one night.
Seriously,
That is pretty good.
130
That
quid.
is pretty good.
Not bad.
Yeah, that's good value. Whoa. What the hell are those?
They're bison.
Bison.
Ain't that what your dad said to you like 30 years ago? He just is huge, isn't he?
He's headbutting a pile of shit. He's lost it. His missus has probably drove him up the wall. She's gone, fuck this. I'm just gonna go and headbutt manure for the rest of the day. Do you reckon he's cold?
Yeah, they'll be freezing.
Yeah?
Although you know bison can withstand temperatures like as low as -40, like seriously low. One more cool fact, did you know bisons can jump like over 6 foot high?
Really?
So like that thing could clear us.
It's like Michael Jordan.
It's making me think that these fences aren't actually very useful. 'Cause
Yeah, if you could jump over it. He looks like my uncle in the eyes a bit. Like, I'm being so, in the eyes I can see like a little bit of my uncle in him. He's looking at me now. Side eye. Oh hell no, you didn't say that shit. Why have I done that accent for the bison?
What the fuck? Where the hell does that come from?
Excuse me? You're lovely.
You got a nicer coat than Chip does.
Stay pretty, young girl.
Sorry.
Value for money, £130 for probably the most scenic place we've stayed. I mean, it's pretty good value for money.
This is one of the cheapest places we stayed at, if not the cheapest so far.
If it was a little bit warmer, it would have scored better, but I'd give this a solid 2.
I'll give it a 2.5. A generous score of 10.5 for the yurt. Well, maybe the frostbite affected our brain cells too. Luckily, we could defrost in the lovely RV that I picked out for us. Well, there she is.
She's a beauty.
She is a real thing of beauty, man. 4D350. Hell yeah. 325 horsepower, 7.8 litre V8 engine, and a 6-speed automatic transmission.
Oh, you can feel it.
Now, take a guess how much this puppy cost.
Ooh, the puppy in the window.
No, the motorhome, you idiot.
30 grand.
Nope, it cost £60,000.
60?
That's RRP, by the way. Or you could do what we did and rent it for about £100 a day. 100 Canadian pounds, that is. As you can see, a lovely rear end.
Just like your mother, am I right? Come on.
Hell yeah.
No, it really does though.
Here we have the luggage compartment.
Very spacious.
Got a 30 amp charge point for your electricity. Keep your heating on, your lamps.
Charge our Rose toys.
There is one part of the RV no man should ever step near. The Dookie Hall.
Oh no. One of us is gonna have to unleash that.
Oh, well, you, of course. You're older than me.
Quick, rock, paper, scissors. You're a decade older than me.
That's
Ready?
not even true.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Yes!
No!
Chip is the Dookie man for the day.
And now, Arthur, we go into the home. Oh, look, your mother's here to greet us.
Woof.
Right, okay. Arthur.
Lovely.
Coat.
Yeah.
Get
Thank
that
you.
for you, sir. No problem at all.
Just tossed it in the bathroom. Wait, you tossed me in the bathroom. Come on.
Hey!
Anyway.
We've got everything you need. We've got a hob, a microwave, a cooker hood, a sink. Considering we're in the middle of the wilderness, look at the space. I can literally starfish.
I mean, you are a very skinny, beanie little man, so hard to tell how
What
spacious
did
it
you
actually is.
say?
The bathroom. You know, because it's so cold outside, we have to use de-icer in there. If we don't put de-icer in, we can make PP popsicles. My favourite.
Dining area?
This is kind of sweet, I like it. Dining, entertainment. Oh, and then there's a cup chair in the corner.
What do you mean by that?
How did you just get there? What the what the hell?
You said cook chair. Now the dating area actually converts to a bed. So the date gets even saucier. But we'll do that later.
Okay. And there's another bed up here, right?
Hell yeah. Third bed.
Shotgun. Oh, that was smooth. Tell me you don't want me after seeing that.
I've wanted you before I saw that. And finally, the cockpit. And you are our captain.
I'm the captain. I'm looking forward to ploughing some Canadians off the road with this beast.
Right.
All right, first up, luxuriousness.
It's literally a Ford truck. So it's not exactly class on wheels, is it?
It's somewhere in the middle, I've got to say. Like, it's pretty warm and cozy in there. We've got electricity, but it's a little bit cramped. We have to set up our own beds.
It's a bit rickety when you're driving.
So I'm gonna give that one a 2 out of 3.
I think I'll give it a 1.5 out of 3. With the RV inspected, it was time to see what the campsite had to offer. Our RV doesn't quite hold up to these other ones.
Why do so many of these RVs have like things, like boards up underneath?
I think it's so that they can store more poo.
These are lovely.
Yeah, we could have stayed in one of these.
Snow-
But no, because I actually appreciate the RV that we're staying in, and I think it's a fantastic winter survival vehicle. If there was a zombie apocalypse, there is nowhere you'd rather be than the RV. It's movable and a home.
That's true. If the White Walkers came, these people would be toast. We'd
The
be
what
fine.
walkers, pal?
White Walkers. All right, let's check out the amenities. Oh, it's so warm. Wow, this is very, like, genuinely very fancy. Hand soap, taps, dryers, bins, toilets. Bro, come look at the size of the shower.
Get in there now.
I'm worried you're going to turn it on.
All right.
Well, overall, I think the bathroom's quite nice. Really clean as well. Also, if you're into wet paint, come in here, get a little sniff. Right, I think it's time for some lunch. Not exactly what I had in mind.
Cheers. Survivability, I can't lie, this clears all of them.
If bears took over the world, I'd want to be in this thing.
They're not going to get us whilst we're indoors. And like worst case scenario, we can take it with us.
You could survive for weeks in there without leaving.
So I'm going to give that one a 3 out of 3.
I'm going to give it a 3. All right, well, the only downside to the RV is we've got to make the beds ourselves.
Yeah. In that case, we're going to need 3 pieces of wool and 3 planks. Let us get cooking.
Ugh, I need one of those popper machines.
Piss off!
No, because you're fucking up my place.
No, you're ruining my feng shui.
No, stop.
No! Oh my god, and this is my... Stop!
No,
Yours
stop,
is there! Look.
No, please.
No, I've got to put down...
You are not creating... This is not a safe place for me right now. Stop messing up my safe space.
Put it anywhere but on my bed where I have to put the sheet down right now.
Fine, okay. I'm glad we could come to a logical conclusion.
Stop! Just let me cook!
I can't even look at this because it's constantly got your shit on it.
You know what constantly has your shit on it?
My arsehole, my winnets, my arse hair.
Oh.
It fits perfectly. Looks a bit mid.
Yeah, a little bit. Do you want to come sleep with me on the top bunk?
100%. I'm gonna sleep that way so I can see your face. Yeah, so I'll be like this. Where's the rest of the bed? I swear this is full of piss.
Why is bro bricked up all of a sudden? Took one whiff of... Oh, fucking hell, it is the pillows. Oh, God.
Send me to prison. Do you reckon if we both, like, stroked one out tonight, there would be a lot of negative energy stored in the bed?
All right, that's enough speaking from you, I think. I think we can call the video there. Good night, guys. Oh, that would have been so cool.
Yes, my plan has worked. I guess I'll be seeing your face all the... Right, stop. We're done. We're done. We are done here. We're done.
All right, good night, fellas.
Good night, guys.
In terms of value for money, 100 quid for the caravan, very decent. 50 quid for the spot, fine. The main thing was the petrol.
She drinks petrol for fun. I put in $100 last night and it went up by a quarter.
I'd still give it a reasonable score. I'm going to go with a 2 out of 3.
I think I'm going to have to give her a 1. Would you look at that? A total score of 12.5, meaning that the RV and Treehouse are neck and neck at that number 2 spot. Moving on, it's finally time for the real deal. Let's just hope we pack that bear spray.
Okay. So this is home for the night.
Is this it?
Yep. We're running out of light, so should we set it up?
Oh, nice. I had one of those when I was 12. So how are we going to pin it into the rocks?
Where are are these the pegging holes?
How do you... I've never really pegged...
What the hell? It's not going to go into this floor is like...
Oh no, you've got that.
It gets have a go, but it gets straight into rocks. I think we sack off pegging.
Well, I guess the weight of your fucking massive ass keep this thing intact.
Well, whilst it's light, should we give them a little preview of how we're going to sleep, essentially? This is going to be a tight affair.
Oh god, this is tiny.
This is
it's
so
so
tight.
rocky. Oh, this is terrible. Oh,
We fit snug, though.
I'm getting the duvets. I'm getting the bedding. Not sleeping on rocks all night. Luxuriousness. There's nothing luxury about it, really.
We've got the fundamentals. We've got a fireplace. We've got water. We have some sort of safety with the perimeter.
There's a fence around us to protect us from the bears that apparently visit here very often.
I think I'm going to give it a 0.5 on the luxury scale.
I'll probably have to give this a 0.5 out of 3.
Hey, put these in.
Nice. Hello.
Hello.
Pardon?
You are going to be backing this into that one.
Okay, cool.
Cool.
You'll have to do it right away.
Yeah,
okay.
no problem. Well, thanks to Mr. Genius over here, Arthur TV, we've had to move spots because he's taken us to the wrong one. The woman's come over. We've been shouted at. I haven't been shouted at in years. I'm 30.
Well, at least we didn't get the fire going in that plot. Now we can start here.
I feel like my entire life is dependent on this fire because it's probably going to go to like -3.
It probably is. Give it a little bit of time.
Fucking hell.
You okay?
God, I'm not made for this. She's moving all right. Oh my God.
So I think that's sufficiently caught.
I think
now
that's
we've got to
new.
build a bit of a teepee, increase the size of the teepee around it. The other thing is, it's so cold out here.
That's what I mean, like, we need to make it last. Otherwise, we are dead.
Okay, this is looking like it is working.
It's getting there, it's getting there.
Have you seen the sky, by the way? It looks incredible.
Oh my word.
Take a look at her, will you? Wow. Take it in. This is what the real outdoors is about, fellas. You need any help?
No, it's all right. I mean, that is
Well, I
stunning.
wasn't offering, I was just asking if you needed it.
Oh, well, I appreciate the thought, question mark.
Come on, crack, I'm getting cold. Chop, chop.
Crack.
Sorry?
That's what they're saying, isn't it?
There we
Wait,
go.
Arthur, you've actually cooked up a storm.
Wow, we actually managed it this time.
Well, you know what? I can't take credit. I'm gonna have to give this one to you, my old
Thanks,
boy.
man.
So, let's start off with some heaters. Value for money. She's come in at a sweet $40. That's pretty good.
We've got the basics, but it's come at a basic price.
But to be fair, you have to buy the tent, which was $60. So it starts adding up, really.
I think we are getting what we paid for. So I think that's going to be a pretty solid 2.5 stars for me.
I'm gonna have to give it a 2.5. Now, if we can get this nice and warm,
Whew.
the tent won't be actually that bad.
I agree.
Whilst you've been doing that,
I've been working on these
Oh, nice.
2 little bulbs for the tent, so you
Cool.
can see my face when we're sleeping.
Right.
That's nice. And
That's
little.
actually really
That
nice.
looks really nice. I'm actually pretty happy with that.
Good job, man.
Thank you.
This is genuinely so peaceful. Like a really soporific fire in front of us. What are you doing in there?
Survivability, I mean, this is the true outdoors, as Arthur would call it.
We are just staying in that little tent. If anything wants to get us, it probably could.
There is no survivability in this tent. It's possibly also the worst tent of all time, and Arthur chose it.
I mean, just over there's a ravine with cougars and bears. And although we've got a thin fence around the perimeter, this is open.
I'm gonna have to give this a score of 0.
I'm gonna give this another 0.5 on the survivability.
With the fire and obviously no danger of going out, we headed to check the facilities. So the toilet here it's an outhouse, which, if I'm correct, means we'll be doing dookie into a bucket. This is not it, by the way. It's just very scary. All right, so here across this plank.
Oh, is this it?
Oh God.
Crikey.
Hold my hand.
No.
Wait, why not?
Literally it is like a Shrek shed.
Oh my God. This is scary. What?
Did you hear that? There's definitely an animal, right?
Don't.
Like, no, this is not joking. I heard the crackle.
Yeah, it was the fire.
No, I genuinely think it was an animal.
That was definitely an animal, like no doubt, like right there. Let's look at the outhouse
This is
first.
all becoming too much.
Oh, it's a proper.
It's actually not that bad in here. It could have been
It's
worse.
just a normal portaloo type thing. It's an outhouse. Oh Lord. Oh, there's been some spray.
Somebody has put a fucking massive
Ooh, okay. Ooh, God, it's big. It's still there.
Stop doing that.
Okay. I do admit I would do this quite a lot to like.
No, but can
scare
you
but
can hear that.
There's quite a big animal like right in here.
well, I don't want it to be though.
Let's just go. Let's just go.
Let's just go. Let's go because I'm shaking.
Oh, it's
Right, stop. This is too much for me.
what is that?
I don't know.
Did you hear how big that was?
Mate, it sounded like it was coming to me.
Really? That's terrifying.
Was that you throwing a stone?
No.
I've just shit myself so badly. I don't feel safe.
Oh, look at the
Oh,
campfire.
the fire looks lovely. Now what?
Point the torch up there. Oh. Oh, there are definitely just a lot of animals around here, aren't there? Nothing big, but there's definitely something rustling around that white water tank.
I don't even want to be curious. We can't see. We're not well equipped. We don't have bear spray. We'd never encountered a bear before. This is foolish.
It's a shame it's a cloudy night, because otherwise the stars would have been crazy.
I know.
I mean, there is a big
There's
one there.
star.
There is.
What?
You can see the fucking bush moving.
Oh my God, right there, just on the bottom right.
I'm going in the car.
Chip's getting in the Jim, don't get in the van.
This is actually so scary. You're not throwing stuff, are you?
No.
No.
No, Arthur, come back.
All right, should we just chill by the campfire?
Yeah, you can. I'll sit here for a bit.
Oh, that is actually so nice. We smashed this.
Yeah, it's lovely. Although I'm still bricking it.
Given it's late, should we get into bed?
Yeah. I think it's time. Well, should we get the iPad? Watch a little movie, maybe?
The Revenant.
No.
Oh God, there's not enough space for this.
Alright, wipe the lights off, lad. Fucking hell, disco rave! God, have we got any girls in here tonight?
No, we never do.
No, but we've got two blokes having a great time.
Let's go.
If you love dirty fucking stinking bass and pussy.
Oh, God damn it.
Good night.
Good night, man.
And with the final scores in, looks like we might be more suited for the luxury life. Who would have thought?